Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Tucker Carlson just dropped an absolute bombshell on the whole cable news world and kind of the Republican Party. This is a big one. Folks, before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Tucker, there's been a lot of speculation about him, Why was he really fired? Now, you guys heard the rumors, I'm sure, that it was part of some secret deal with Dominion, as part of the Dominion lawsuit, kind of some side deal with Fox News, that they would get rid of Tucker Carlson. But that doesn't even make sense. First of all, Dominion and Fox News have both denied it. Secondly, as a side deal not written within the four corners of the agreement, it would be, unenforceable. So that doesn't seem to be a likely case scenario. Another scenario that was floated was that Fox was trying to cut, budget to make up for the loss they suffered in the Dominion lawsuit. That was a hefty amount of money. It was over almost $800 million that they had to give Dominion. So, it could be because of that. And that's a theory that's still out there. But Tucker has a theory of his own that he's been telling those close to him. And it's really startling when you think about it. Tucker believes that the reason he was fired was part of a cost-cutting measure, but it's because they're trying to sell the network. That the Rupert Murdoch and Lackland, and they're trying to sell the network. So this presents a very, very interesting scenario, because who would be in line to purchase that network? There's not a lot of companies. There's not a lot of companies or people who could afford to purchase a behemoth like Fox News, unless you start looking, and I'm speculating here, but unless you start looking at places like Disney, Comcast. These are very liberal, very woke places. These are the kind of people who could afford to buy something like Fox News. This is not something that the average person could buy. It's not something that even the average billionaire could buy. This takes a megalith of a corporation to acquire something like Fox News. And then that changes the entire political landscape if that happens, because let's just use Disney as an example. Do you believe Disney is going to promote Christian conservative values? You think they're going to promote Republican candidates? Conservatism? No. This would be maybe the nail in the coffin for conservatism, because there's not another network that comes close. Listen, I'm a Newsmax fan. I'm a One America News Network fan. I love these channels. But nationwide, they can't compete. They're not in even the same amount of homes as a Fox News, a CNN, or an MSNBC to have the chance to compete. See, in order to even have the chance to compete with numbers of companies like that, you have to be in the same number of homes, carried by the same amount of companies like your Comcasts and your DirecTVs and your Dish Networks and, whatever else out there, Spectrum. They have to all carry you, like the way they carry Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC. They cannot compete because they're not on an even playing field. And this would leave a massive void in the conservative ecosphere. I don't know if the conservative movement could recover from it if that happens. Selling Fox News is a little easier without Tucker Carlson, not just for a money standpoint, but because this would be one of the first guys a woke corporation like that would want to get rid of. And then who else would be on the chopping block? Hannity, Ingram, a lot of people, your Bartiromos and your Piros, even maybe your Gutfelds. But I posit to you this question. Is that form of media dead? Has it gone online? You're sitting here watching me right now. Has it gone online? And that's a question I think that has yet to be answered. But when you look at the numbers that online videos do compared to what traditional cable does, it seems like this is where, first of all, the younger audience is, but even the older conservative audience is gravitating to, because they know they can get a lot of their stuff here without fear of who's paying sponsorships to have us promote an agenda. Our agenda is you guys. That's why we always say like, comment, share, and subscribe, because that's how we continue. When you like, when you comment, when you share, and you subscribe, that's what keeps these videos going. So that's what I'm asking you to do again. Guys, remember, we love you. God bless you. Take care, everybody.